we're so excited. It's interesting. This we came about a month ago. I'm on the board of Cristo Rey High School over the Triangle, and we have our executive director Jeremiah here, who runs the whole ship over there, and I'm so happy to have him on. But they have a special program going on during Black History Month. That's why they're here, because I want us to hear more about that. It's pretty amazing. So Jeb, welcome to Sports Up. How you doing?
Cristo Rey, Triangle High School.
So tell people what Cristo Rey is all about.
So we are a 9 through 12 college prep and career prep school.
Okay.
So in addition to having all of our students on the path to attend college, we also have our students work at corporate jobs throughout the Triangle, where they work alongside business professionals and learn their craft, as well as bringing value to the company.
Wow, outstanding. So talking about bringing that value and having students get actual hands-on experience and having an opportunity to be able to be in the workforce. So talk about how you marry that though with classroom. How do you marry that with classroom?
Very good question. Our students go to class 4 days a week, and on the 5th day, they actually go off to their corporate job. So they're gone the whole day. So right now, half of our 9th grade students go off to work on Monday. All of our sophomores go to work on Tuesday, juniors on Wednesday, the other half of the freshmen are on Thursday. We don't have seniors yet because we just opened in 2021, but we have 39 schools across the country. Collectively across the country, we're serving just over 13,000 students, and we have 27,000 graduates, most or 90% of which have gone on to college.
Awesome. We're talking to Jeb Myers, Executive Director of Cristo Rey Research Triangle High School. For the parents that are listening, how do they enroll their kids? Is it a special enrollment selection process? How does that work?
Great question. We do. We have an admissions process. We interview all of our students. The key piece is we want students that want to go to college and want to get into professional careers. So that's really our focus. We do serve students who are meet certain needs economically. We are the most affordable private school in the Triangle, meaning that our average student pays $70 per month for tuition. That's all including. So that's transportation, food, books. If they're involved in sports and activities, $70 per month. So it's very affordable. We want to be the most affordable option for families that are underrepresented in university and underrepresented in the business community.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. That's obviously. And some of that reason we could do that because we have some great corporate sponsors and partners. Talk about that as well.
Yeah. So some of our corporate partners are Cisco. We have students working at Cisco, Pointer Spurl, the law firm. We have 2 students here today, one who works at the YMCA and another who works at Jennifer Patterson Realty. So the students are going off working at Microsoft, and it might be that they actually go into the business. We also have a remote learning lab. So some of our students that work at Cisco, their supervisors are actually on the West Coast. And so they are doing work out in California.
Yeah, this is real time work there. And can you imagine being in high school, having the opportunity to work for those corporations, man, and get that kind of background? Obviously, you are ahead of the game because of that.
Wow.
Exactly.
And you just talked about you have a number of schools throughout the country. Give us a small bit of history on, like, where it was founded and when I guess the impetus for that and how it began.
So we are a Jesuit school. Jesuits are, if you watch the NCAAs, I know you all do, but Georgetown, Loyola, Marquette, all those schools are Jesuit schools. We are a Jesuit school also in the high school area. But in the early 1990s, the Jesuits were asked to do something in the Pilsen neighborhood of Chicago, and they went door to door and asked the families what they wanted. And the families said, our kids are graduating from middle school, but they're not graduating from high school. And so the Jesuits started a private school for families that couldn't afford private school and incorporated this business aspect to it so that because the businesses actually pay for the large majority of what the students' cost is to go to the school. And that's where it started. I was at our school in Minneapolis that opened in 2007.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that we have graduates who started as a teller at a bank who are now managing that bank as a 30-year-old with a college degree. We have students working at Medtronic who are engineers leading the engineering team that they started at when they were in high school after going to college. So it's a great pathway to success for our families.
Man, and you heard Jeb say he's from Minneapolis. He literally is from Minneapolis. He's here with us on loan, which is unfortunate because he's going to have to go back soon. But that's another opportunity for somebody. We're actually doing a search right now for his replacement.
Yes.
But he's going to be hard to follow. He's been so good. But that's, and we're going to tee this up because we then want to break and bring some other people to talk about the special programs you guys got going on right now because of Black History Month and that kind of. Because he listens to the show, by the way.
Yes.
He called me about Salute the Champions. That's great. We're doing something similar to that over here, so talk about that.
Yeah. So so we have a wall that we've built, and one of the hard things we're working with underrepresented students. One of the hard things is Black History Month oftentimes is just a month, right?
That's right.
And I know you all celebrate it 365 days out of the year.
We do.
And so we built a wall. And just to say, I need to give a shout out to Kia Burton. She's our alumni counselor in Minneapolis who helped us build a wall like this in Minneapolis. But it's a periodic table of leaders. And rather than the elements, it's by entertainers, it's leaders in business, it's entrepreneurs and everything. And we created a wall, and I'm showing you all this, but it's like the periodic table of elements, but Mr. Errol Reese is one of our people on the wall. And so it's got a little, it's got his initials.
Wait a minute now. Hold up.
You know I need evidence.
I can show you the whole wall, too, with the evidence, too.
Don't worry. I just need this part first. I need this first.
But what it does is we spotlight leaders.
Nice.
And it's a wall that stays up year-round. But the most important thing in schools is oftentimes things go on the wall and they go there and collect dust. Mm-hmm. Well, here at Cristo Rey, this wall, we rotate it. And so like next month is Women's History Month. Mm-hmm. And we'll put up women. And some of the women that are spotlight in Black History Month stay on that wall. And then we also have a large Latino population, and we'll do that in Hispanic Heritage Month. But throughout the year, the students are actually making these, doing the research on these people and finding people that are representative of them that have been successful in life. And so I brought the one we put up for Arrow. We don't have Phil Ford on there yet, who's also on our board.
Hey, matter of fact, you should have told him. I went up before Phil.
You went up before Phil.
Oh, wow. That's the first time that's ever happened.
Oh, boy.
You don't forget him.
You started something, Jim.
I know.
Hey, look. First the scoring title, now this.
I know. Tyler Harris better be the score. You stupid. The score title, not this.
Hey, boy, they look good, Phil. That look good for you, Phil.
I love that. So the students get involved with this as well.
Yeah, so the students are involved. I mean, that's the most important part. We don't want the adults to learn. We want the students to learn, and that's the most important part of this. And and so the students are each making their own spot or their own thing, and then they'll do again in March.
Oh, wow.
And so they research somebody, they put it up, and Yari and Emmanuel here, who will come in a little bit, they'll talk about some people that they're putting up on the wall, and who they find inspiration from.
Wow, outstanding! So man, glad you mentioned that. It's a perfect segue to somebody that's going to not give Earl an award. Yari and Emmanuel going to be joining us next from Cristo Rey. What you got for me there?